Hello, Digidestins. This is Kyle D, better known as Ride My Avatar, bringing you another, not one, but 5 red deck profiles for you to try out and enjoy for yourselves to see what kind of Digidestins you can be. Again, remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the whole bit and spiel this we have to tell you every time we enter a YouTube video, so let's dive right in. First off, let's bring in AncientGreymon.deck. So again, we're going to talk about what this deck can do for you, what is the potential here. AncientGreymon is very interesting in set 4. It brought in something quite amazing. AncientGreymon is once per turn for each of your Digimon card in this Digievolutions cards with Greymon in its name, other than Darugreymon, Burning Greymon, Dexodora-Greymon, or if it is a hybrid in its form, this Digimon gains security +1. So again, we have to fill out the way it goes out. So on deletion, play 1 level 4 Digimon from your hand with hybrid in its form from your hand without paying its memory costs. So again, we have plenty of targets for this. So let's go over it. So first off, we play Digimon because Digimon is still Red's best 1000 DP swinger. And we also have Koromon here for backup. Mondramon's in here for the fact is it's a 3002 cost play. We like those. On deletion, Biomon for 1 memory is super important in this deck because if we're going to Digivolve into AncientGreymon, we sometimes need to sack a few Digis to Digivolve this properly. Flamdramon's in here for the fact of the matter. Reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon to with hybrid in its form, or a red tamer from among them to your hand. Again, we have enough targets where this should validate us having the hybrids. We have Agumon here for 1000 DP boost. Then we have a Gunimon in here, so you may play this card from your hand without one if you onto one of your red tamers as a level 3 Digimon. So we use Marcus as our target. A Gunimon's in here for the promo edition because this Digimon can cheat in AncientGreymon for a memory cost of 2, ignoring its Digievolution requirements. If it does that, delete this Digimon at the end of turn. Really nice. And then when this Digimon is one of your Digimon would Digivolve on top of this Digimon, and it's an AncientGreymon, reduce its cost by 2. So again, really nice to be able to have this if we just go up the normal Ride and just do it that way. Gorgemon here at 2 is because blockers are still quite useful in this meta. Greymon is in here because, again, it's a level 2. It's a champion Digimon that gives an extra security attack, making AncientGreymon almost one-punch players, which can be really devastating. Aldamon is in here for security +1, and while this Digimon Digievolution card includes a Digimon with hybrid in its form or a red tamer, this Digimon gets +4000 DP, becoming an 11k swinger and the ultimate level is really nice and very powerful. Then we have Rise Greymon in here for the fact is we can cheat Marcus in, and its Digiverse 2 is really nice because you play the tamer. But if you have a tamer and play -1 of your opponent's Digimon by -2000 DP. Now you might be wondering, why the heck are we playing Ragnalordmon in here? Well, guys, take this into account that, again, if your opponent's going wider than you, this card can get you, hopefully what you can do is hit the Agunimon, and then wombo combo into having AncientGreymon the following turn, or being able to get one of your rookies out there quite early, really nice, and being able to cycle your deck really does help. Next, we have Atomic Inferno. So one of your Digimon with hybrid in its form gets +3000 DP, which we'll give to Aldamon. And Aldamon will get +1 security. So he will be swinging for roughly either 2 security, 3 for security, or 4 at the cost of him swinging at 14. Not many players can handle this aggro rush. Even with some of the Megazoo builds, you kind of get over things that you needed to, and Atomic Inferno definitely helps out just to get you there. Gaia Force is in here because self-explanatory. Gaia Force, and Marcus is in here for when one of your Greymon is in his card name's attack, suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Really powerful because AncientGreymon will give you that extra memory. And congratulations, you gain a free memory off the Marcus. So again, all these cards really do feel together. You could take out Ragnalordmon and just focus heavily on AncientGreymon, and then just throw in 2 more Mimis. I mean, 2 Soras or the 2 cost high. Sora will definitely help Alderman get up for points. and then, you know, Tai will do it for 1,000, Sora will get to 2. So again, adding more pressure into turns, it really does help out, especially when you're facing against yellow security Megazoo. Because again, being able to hit in for 17 sometimes means they're not killing this thing unless they really get lucky. Next, we do have this yellow variant. So you might be wondering, why is there Wargreymon, Magnadramon, Chaosmon, Voldararm, and Lucemon in this build? Doesn't it seem like it crashes? No. What surprises people most is, since we have Digimon and Koromon in here, this is a red shell deck with yellow included. So Mondramon's in here for the fact is the cheap cost. Gilamon's in here because we will be deleting our opponent's Digimon a little bit freely. So again, we'll get plus bonuses. Gilamon's in here for the memory game. We're going to have Otamamon to try to bait out anything. Because again, 5k swingers on rookies are nasty, and being able to play it at 2-drop is nasty. Agumon is in here for the case we get him underneath Wargreymon, and then your opponent's really screwed. Agumon's in here for the 1000 DP. Lucemon's in here for being able to be cheated in for 5 or be cheated in for Magnadramon. So definitely take that into account, because again, Magnadramon is if you have 3 or fewer security cards trigger, draw 2. You may play 1 yellow level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying its memory cost. Congratulations, Lucemon fits that requirement. So you're going to be cheating it in with Magnadramon, 3 cards. Greymon's in here for the 2000 DP bonus, because again, having power up onto Wargreymon might make him really devastating. Wargreymon is in here for blocking ability. Raymon's in here for the extra security attack that you will have under Wargreymon for free. So now here is how we're able to play this deck without having to worry about our megas. Our ultimate line literally says we can do this. We can play the yellow shell. So what do I mean by that? So when Digivolve and change one of your opponent's Digimon's level 4 or lower becomes 1,000 for the turn. Really nice because you can combo in with Wargreymon, proceeding to swing in, dealing 6,000, killing it off. But this Digimon is also treated as yellow. Then we have Wargreymon. So while this Digimon is treated as yellow, really nice skill. You may play a red or yellow card from your hand, play cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. We'll cheat in Marcus or not care, because again, we're not going to Digiburst very often. So if you're tamer, you have a tamer in play, play one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 DP. Really helps because then you're swinging in for 8,000 DP. And it's not once per turn. Really nasty. Magnadramon's in here to heal recovery, but also cheat in Lucemon, so we get 3 cards out of the deal sometimes. Wargreymon is in here for, you may add the top card of your security stack to your hand, unsuspend this Digimon, and add one of your opponent's Digimon, gets minus 6,000 DP. Really nasty. Voldarmon's in here because, again, you can do this, activate the following effect twice, plus one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000 until the end of turn. So you can kill almost any Omnimon close to. Gain through memory as it's deleted. Then here is a way we're going to draw some cards. So trigger, Air of the Dragon, draw 2 cards. If your Digimon has Greymon or Drawmon in its name, other than Duragreymon, or Burning Greymon or Dexagura Greymon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP. How many targets do we have? We got Monodramon, we got Agumon. Well, that doesn't count. Greymon here, we got Cordramon here, Greymon here, Greymon here, Monodramon here, Wargreymon. So again, we're going to take some advantage of this, because then plus 2ing and just subtracting DP might help for Wargreymon too. Okay, and then we have Gaia Force to be our security trigger. And really nice is when your opponent's Digimon, you know what this does. Game when you 1 memory when they swing. So again, we're going to use Wargreymon, restand, Marcus gives a free memory. We're just gaining memory because of, God, we hate our opponent. Next, here is a Ragnalord build to upgrade your red Ragnalordmon. So again, we have Yokomons, we have Gigimons in here, as you know. Mondramon's in here for the fact of Heir to the Dragons. Is really nice to combo into. Biomon's in here because, again, 2 cost drop to kind of rookie rush. Agumon's in here for the 1,000 DP gain. Wargreymon is a really nice card because, again, it's a 3-cost champion. You might be going like, why does that matter? Well, a 3-cost play now becomes a 2-cost evolution into your 3 mega in a turn for pretty much nothing spent. So again, you can cheat into mega pretty quickly. It almost counts as another rookie in your hand. So again, being able to cheat a level really does help out in the long game. Next, we have Wargreymon in here for blockings. Greymon's in here because, congratulations, Greymon is still fantastic. Groundremon's in here because, again, heir to the dragon, and just being able to be a cheat evolution. Wargreymons in here for heirs to the dragon and deleting a blocker if you need it. Early on, deletion of blockers help. Lavagrita is in here for 8,000 DP. Ragnalordmon is because you're going to gain blocker. Doranamon is in here because, congratulations, Pierce. Blitzgreymon's in here to de-evolve our opponent's Digimon by 2 to weaken them into maybe swinging into with our Ragnalordmons later, and being able to give it Pierce. And congratulations, you multi-swing. You can hit for 3 to 4 memory. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 security checks is just ridiculous with this card. Again, you know, it reboots. It gets a free evolution if you can put a Dorana or Baraluda. Omnimon's in here because Omnimon's still fantastic. Gaia Force, as we know. Tai Kamiya is in here because giving any Digimon with 4 more evolutions gains security +1. So again, what are we gonna do, boys? We're gonna for more evolutions. Next, here is a Omnimon AncientGreymon Turbo deck. Again, you can't go anywhere with any meta without Omnimon having its Turbo variants. So Yokomon's in here if we have to attack one of our opponent's Digimon. Gigimon's in here because Gigimon is Gigimon. Mandramon's in here because Mandramon. Biomon's in here for the sack to gain a memory. Biomon's in here for 2-cost evolution. Agumon's in here for the free 1,000 DP. Wargreymon is the same as before. Being able to 1-cost evolve or 3-cost play is just really nasty. GeoGreymon's here to remove one of our opponent's 4,000 DP Digimon a little early. So again, we kind of can kill off a few champions with this. Wargreymon's in here for blocking. Greymon's in here for, thank God it's Greymon. Groundremon's in here for the fact of Groundremon's abilities. Wargreymon's in here for retiring a blocker. Lavagrita is fine. Volcandramon is another fantastic card because now we can make our Omnimon swing for not 2 security checks, but 3 twice. So again, when you start swinging heavy like that, your opponent's really going to run out of memory pretty quickly. Blitzgreymon's in here for the de-evolution, we know. Here's another new card. This Digimon gains 3,000 DP, becomes a 13k attacker. Spinomon is really nice. Again, but you cannot let it go to your opponent's turn because 10,000k is just too much to give them. But again, when you're swinging into security, on the other hand, 14, 15 is sometimes just enough to get through that nice sweet point that you need. AncientGreymon's here to delete any of your opponent's ultimate Digimon that might pose a threat. It gets a one-time shot deal, so pay attention real quick. Omnimon is in here because restanding Omnimon is just nasty. Alter S is in here because Alter S is still Alter S. And then let's get to the final card. You know, Gaia Force. Gaia Force is just Gaia Force. And now here is the piece of resistance. We made a Agumon / Rookie Rush build here. This is hybrid rush, I will call it. So first off, we have Yokomon with Gigimon, and then Mandramon's in here for Rookie Rush shenanigans. Biomon's in here for the Rookie Rush shenanigans. Flamdramon's in here because, again, plussing on Marcus's or grabbing our hybrids are just too good. Then we have Agumon in here for the fact of the matter, if you can get him under this Greymon here. Congratulations, that's 7,000 DP. I think, wait, yeah, 7,000 DP. Really nice being able to swing into that kind of stuff. Or we get him under Burn Greymon, and he's just big and nasty. So again, remember 2, 5, 11. 11k swings are really nice. Next we have Wargreymon because, again, congratulations, 3,000 DP. Then we have Aguni for, you may play it on the evolutions, you know this. Burns the combo in with Agu. be able to swing in and make our opponent sad. Again, you can play Professor Agumon if you wanted to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't need to. Then you have Greymon in here because, again, if it has Agumon underneath it, which if we do, we can deal at least 2 security checks against Rookie Rush, and that really puts them down. Then we have Aldomon in here. For the fact of the matter is, Aldomon is really nice because it swings for 2 security, but it also is 11k. Similar to the other hybrid deck for AncientGreymon, we kind of gain these abilities where we want to have these power-ups. And Aldomon really does help out. While this Digimon is digivolving cards, including a card with hybrid in his form or a red tamer, it gets plus 4,000. Again, you'll digivolve on top of your Agunis or have Flamedramon in the line, and then just proceed to make your opponent sad. Then we play Gravity Crush because, again, we don't care about our memory. Not really. Then we have Atomic Inferno. So one of your Digimon with hybrid in its form gets plus 3,000 DP. And then when your Digimon is blocked, gain 3,000 DP. Gravity Crush, also, let me tell you something. If your opponent's at 3, if your opponent has the tamer out, you can instantly give them 1. This triggers first, gives them to 3. Congratulations, your opponent isn't really doing much. Not really, and their tamer ain't getting them blussing anywhere. Taikami is in here for the 4 evolutionary costs of just becoming a 3k and a target for the burns. And then Marcus is in here for the free memory game. So again, you could play Sora in here just to give Alderman a combo play where it gets even bigger, which I don't blame you. So again, this becomes 5, 12. This gives it 15 plus 3 security swings. This gets nasty real quick, and your opponent is not going to want to deal with it. You could also play the Greymon in here just to even get it bigger and nastier. But again, that's all up to you how you want to do it. And adding Sora in here instead of Tai might help out. But again, we want to have the triggers to be able to gain 3 memory because we play at 3. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!